Hello, I'm Eve, and I worked at WRAS Atlanta in the mid-90s. I ran a show called Planet 8, which was at the height of the electronic music movement of the 90s and very influential to not only Atlanta, but to all of the Southeast. My mentor, who had the time slot before me, the House Fairy, taught me everything I know about the music industry, about how to physically DJ using turntables, about networking. It was very hands-on, and without him, I would have had a completely different life. Basically at GSU, I majored in WRAS, and I minored in music management. Everything I learned in those 5 years was influenced by volunteering at WRAS. I was exposed to people from all different majors, backgrounds, and ideas on life and music. Working at WRAS was something I had to seek out. It became a passion. Everyone at the station was empowered by the knowledge that we had the right to make it special 24/7. And it was home for us. All the volunteers and staff of WRAS are there for a common goal, and the camaraderie is unlike anything I've experienced at other radio stations. FM frequency allows WRAS accessibility to more of the local population, which has a much greater impact on the community. I used to listen to WRAS in high school and dream about one day being as cool as those students. The one big lesson that WRAS taught me was that I had to go out and get something if I wanted it. No one was there to hand it to me. Aside from all the state-of-the-art technology and great veteran students we had to teach us, the station taught me to take ownership of my career path. I didn't have to fit into the mold of commercial talk radio. I could have my own voice. After graduating, I knew that the one place for me as a musician and a broadcaster was WABE 90.1 FM. I chose WABE because it represented a voice for the local arts community. At WABE, I was given the ability to forge new ground. And I was given the freedom to air modern music that reflected the city of Atlanta and also filled a void in the programming lineup. From there, I moved to Canada and worked with CBC Radio 3, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. Again, with a nationally syndicated format, I found a niche that allowed programming of underground music, and I worked for a program called New Music Canada. In my productions, I spent a lot of time interviewing bands, which is absolutely a skill that I learned at WRAS. When you're interviewing Africa Bambaataa and the Orb at the age of 19, you pick up a lot about how to work with famous people and not sound like an idiot. Aside from broadcasting, I also run a record label, produce ambient events, and have DJ'd around the world. The lessons I learned at WRAS were so much deeper than a mere broadcasting class. This has had everything to do with diversity and empowerment. Doing it for ourselves. Being given responsibility so great that you rise to the challenge even faster.